Hey guys, it's FTW, and today we have an update kind of analysis thing of 3 new megas that were just announced. But before we get into the video, if you guys saw my new profile icon for my YouTube channel, you'll see it changed, and that was big thanks to Pokemonix for making that icon for me. Really awesome. But let's jump into the analysis update video. So first we have Mega Altaria, a new mega. This is actually really cool. The only person I know who speculated this personally is the King Nappy, which is kind of cool. It did become a Dragon Fairy type, the first Dragon Fairy type we've ever had. It loses its weakness to Dragon, which is really good because Dragon's a very common attacking type. It also loses its 4 times weakness to Ice. Now, if you're gonna use, everyone knows if you're gonna use a Pokemon that's 2 times weak to Ice, Salamence, Dragonite, and Garchomp are the way to go, not Altaria. So that's really good. It makes it more usable, but it gets a weakness to Steel and Poison. But the thing about that is, it's only 2 times weak to them. So he doesn't have any 4 times weaknesses that will really take him down. And also, since he's very bulky, he's not very bulky, but Altaria itself is a bulky Pokemon. So a fairy dragon type that gets plus 100 base stats, who is a fairy type, who also gets stab on fairy dragon type moves, which are very powerful moves, like Dragon Pulse, Moon Blast, stab on those. And he doesn't have any 4 times weaknesses. That thing's not gonna die. I'm pretty sure it gets Roost too, so that has reliable recovery. It can even set up with Dragon Dance. That is it gets Earthquake. So that's an amazing Pokemon. If they do it right. He also, as an ability, gets Pixelate, which will help change his normal type moves into fairy type moves. I believe that's what it does. That's going to be really helpful. I think he might even be able to put he might even be worth the Mega slot on your team. That's how good he might be, in my opinion. Since just because he's bulky and he doesn't have 4 times weaknesses to anything. Next Pokemon we have Mega Lopunny. So, I kind of wanted a Mega Lopunny because Lopunny is I've actually always wanted to try Lopunny, but the thing is, he's not strong enough for me to use him. I mean, the abilities are actually really good. Not abilities, but the main ability you see on a Lopunny, if it's not Mega Evolved, is Iron Fists, and Lopunny, if you didn't know, gets all the elemental punches. So, it's not bad, but there's no reason to use it over Infernape, I guess. So, Mega Lopunny, when it Mega Evolves, turns into a normal fighting type. Gets the ability Scrappy, which is okay. I understand why, because it's a fighting and a normal type. Neither of those types hit ghost types, but it already gets all the elemental punches, so even Sucker Punch is gonna kill ghost type Gengar or whatever, unless it's Focus Sashed. The only thing is Iron Fists. It just depends if you think Iron Fists is going to be a good trade out for base 100 stats or plus 100 base stats and Scrappy. If it's a good trade off for you, then yeah, you might want to use Mega Lopunny. I don't see it going. I don't know. I'm thinking it might be in the same place as Mega Houndoom, or I don't really know how to see Mega Lopunny. I don't know where it's gonna go in case of tiers. I'm pretty sure I don't see it going like high OU. Like, I don't think it's gonna be on the level of even regular Salamence, but I'm pretty sure it might go to OU or UU. I've never used a Lopunny, so I wouldn't know. Next and last, but obviously not least, Mega Salamence. So this thing looks. I actually like its other design better. But look at how it's shaped. Look at its wings, and its tail looks like a scythe, and how fast freaking Salamence already is. It looks like it's just gonna chop your head off, guillotine style. So Mega Salamence, of course, is a pseudo legendary with base 600 stats, dragon flying type that I was just talking about. He's 4 times weak to Ice. His typing does not change when he Mega Evolves. He gets the ability Aerialate. Changes all normal type moves into flying type moves, so now he gets stab on every normal type move when he Mega Evolves. Depending on how you play, I think Mega Metagross is probably going to be more usable, to be honest, than Mega Salamence. Because Intimidate, I think is better in the metagame, of course, than Aerialate is for Salamence. I mean, stab on every flying type move is good, and if you can play smart and just intimidate the Pokemon that you need to intimidate, then yes, very viable. Mega Salamence would be very, very viable for a team. But his design is meh. I don't think he gets any changes other than his design and his ability. Of course, he gets his base stats spread out, but I don't think people would use Mega Salamence. It's kind of like maybe Mega Mewtwo or Mega Lucario, where their design is different. I don't think Mega Mewtwo even changed its ability. It's just the base stats, but I think it's like Lucario probably didn't need a Mega. But no. I like how they're giving these Mega Pokemon, these Pokemon Megas, the Pokemon that need Megas. Like, Salamence didn't need a Mega, but we're assuming, like, none of the starters really needed a Mega except Charizard. Like, let's be real. But, in 6th Gen, or in, X and Y, they gave Megas to all the popular Pokemon, plus Pokemon who needed... Actually, wait, now that I think about it, they're doing the exact same thing they did in X and Y. Literally the exact same thing. They're saying right now that they're giving Megas to Pokemon who need Megas, but here's what they're doing. What are popular Pokemon? Starter Pokemon, Legendary Pokemon, which would just be Mewtwo right now, and Pseudo-Legendary Pokemon. So the Pseudo-Legendary Pokemon, they've given one to Garchomp, Metagross, and Salamence. I think that's all they've given to so far. Gengar is a popular Pokemon. What else? They gave Megas to Pokemon who needed it. Manectric. They're also fan favorites, though, too. Medicham, Mawile, and Mawile became a beast of a Pokemon. See, Salamence doesn't need it. Garchomp definitely didn't need a Mega. I think they're just gonna do it like this, where they'll choose popular Pokemon that need Megas, or semi-popular Pokemon that need Megas, popular Pokemon that don't need Megas but get Megas. I think that's how they're gonna make Megas. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Mega Dragonite pretty soon. I kind of want to see Mega Gudra. Give it 50 base stats. No, give it 30 base stats in both its defensive, and then 40 base stats in special attack. It's not gonna die. So that's kind of it, guys. Sorry for rambling at the end. Yeah, Zubats FTW, and I'm out.